We're approaching the busy selling season, and I'm having some of the same questions coming up over and over from my clients when they're trying to get their houses ready for sale. So I thought that I would jump on. I'm going to do several short little videos for you guys to consume at your leisure, but hopefully they'll answer some questions and help kind of get you started on this process. And then obviously you can always follow up with me with any other questions or if any specifics that we need to address for your specific situation. So the first one I want to talk about is repairs and upgrades. So how do you get the house ready for market? So the big thing is we want to think about it as two separate questions, okay? So for you to sell for top dollar, your house needs to be in good repair, right? So any leaking faucets, all of those little things that you know that are kind of hanging out around the house that you've been waiting to have, a couple of things to have the electrician come or a couple of things before the plumber comes so you're not spending all this money on service calls. All of those things are going to need to happen, right? So we want the house to be in good condition, everything within the house working as intended. So those are repairs. Sometimes we talk about deferred maintenance too. So maybe it is that your roof is pushing 10 years old. We know in Oklahoma that's a pretty old roof. So are there maintenance type issues? Maybe it's the trim needs to be painted outside. And there's lots of those things that can come up as well. So those are all things that, again, if we're talking about selling for top dollar now, but you want to get done ahead of time, right? When people see your house, it's a pretty quick first impression. If it looks like there's some deferred maintenance on the outside, they're going to wonder how well you keep up with the house if you were taking care of the house on the inside. Okay, so that's the first one. Then once we go from like the repairs and the maintenance, so the next question is upgrades. And so I get the question a lot, what should I upgrade? Where should I spend my money? Where am I going to get the biggest bang for my buck? So, my real answer on that one is I want you to fix your house and to do all those upgrades and everything as you have the money so that you can enjoy them. I don't want you to wait until you go to sell. Some agents will tell you a little bit differently, but as far as the upgrades go, for me, like I said, I want it to be about you and you living in the home. If you haven't done the upgrades at this point and you're looking at selling, I really encourage you to reach out and let's look at your specific situation because I don't know that it's necessary and you don't always make 100% back on those upgrades, okay? So if you want the real talk and the real skinny on your particular situation, then reach out and we can talk about that for you. Now, as far as upgrades though, that maybe not so much upgrades, but things that you can do to put your absolute best foot forward. So we know bathrooms and kitchens are always going to bring the most money, and those are the things that people want done because they take the most time and they're the most expensive. So when you're trying to buy a move-in ready home, for those things to already be done is going to push you higher on the list. So the second piece to that is even without doing like a kitchen remodel, we don't need a whole bath done, but paint in those places. Both of them are the two dirtier rooms in the home, right, that need the most attention. So sometimes we've cleaned long enough that maybe the paint on the cabinets or maybe the paint on the walls needs to be updated. So what I encourage a lot of people to do is to look at your paint. You can look at hardware, whether it's the pulls or your hinges, but look at some of those small details and see how you can update without going all the way and spending big money. And, we're not talking about buying new cabinets and new counters. So then the third place that I'm going to tell you is the best place to spend money, even if it's little money. So if you're really going to list, let's think about the landscape. Let's think about outside, okay? So for it to be neat and tidy is always number one and the most important. But this time of year, it is so great to put your spring color in and things that are going to grow and fill in and to really help that curb appeal. So anything outside, that's what they're going to see first. And we know that first impressions matter. So when you're thinking about selling, stand at the curb, look at your own home, and then give it a critical eye as you walk through. And I think that you'll probably come up with some of your own answers and the best solutions to where you want to start on your repairs and upgrades, and maybe let's just say refreshing of the home. As always, any questions, give me a call, and I look forward to hearing from you all soon. Bye.